What's up guys, Yugioh here, back with another video. So for today's video we have the Age of Overlord sneak peek opening. I did go to the event, and once you go to a sneak peek event you get 5 packs on entry and the field center card you see here. See back. So we're gonna open this set of packs and see what we get. I did see a lot of interesting pulls. A lot of people pull things like the Horus cards, the Snake Eyes, Quarter Century. So let's see pack number 1. See my luck for this. New set I think has a lot of good cards in it, and a lot of meta changing cards that are going to really warp the meta as time goes on. So we have the Celestial King, Tribute 1 Pendulum, Spellcaster monster with 25 original attack. If you summon the Arc, the extra deck with Banishing. Scapegoat. When your opponent activates a card effect that targets a monster you control except token, you contribute 1 monster. Special summon in defense mode. Tuna. Cursed Bribe Doll. When you draw this card, you can reveal it. Special summon this card at the start of each battle phase. If there are more cards in your deck than your opponent's, card gains attack equals the difference by 300. Embrace. So we do have the new Testina. When your opponent activates a monster effect field, you can target that monster, change it to face down defense position during the end phase. You can target one face as that defense position monster your opponent controls, take control of that monster. You can only use each effect of Embrace of the Testina once per turn. I can only activate while you control a Testina monster with 3,000 more defense. So it works with the previous set from, I believe it was Duelist Nexus with the Testina cards. And there's a lot of interesting builds coming out with that. You can check it out. Some of the builds run this and others. Tribute 1 reptile monster. Alright, not that interesting. Alpha summon. Target when you banish monster, 1 of your opponent's banished monsters. Special summon your monster in your opponent's field. Okay, so that's first pack. I'll just spread it out over here. So we got 1 super. Now, I'm hoping to get a Horus card right next. So these are the new one, Ken the Warrior Dragon. This guy, and there's the other one that are supposed to be like an engine that discard your opponent's hand or something. It works for like Dark World stuff. Once returned at the end of the battle phase, return this card to the field to the hand. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. During your main phase, you can special summon 1 Gen, the Diamond Tiger, from your hand or deck to your opponent's field in defense position. If this card is special summoned by the effect of Gen, the Diamond Tiger, your opponent draws 2 cards, then discards 1. So you would summon it on your opponent's field. It would trigger for you, so you would draw 2, and then discard 1. I believe it works that way, so it's a pretty cool engine. And I think it triggers like Thrust and Talon, so there's a lot going on with this guy and the other. The Transcendence Extractor. Another Testina card. If you control Testina monster, banish 1 card from your opponent's graveyard face down. If you control a Testina monster, special summon from the extra deck. Banish all cards from your opponent's graveyard face down. You can banish a card from your graveyard and target 1 Testina monster in your graveyard, add to your hand. I would say that this is okay, not that good. And we see a shiny secret rare coming up. The new Earthbound. This card is Fusion Spellman. You can add 1 Earthbound monster from deck to your hand. You can target 1 Dark monster control, attack directly. I'm interested in these 2. We got the new Visa Samsara. So very nice secret print. And this is the new one. It's actually really good for Mananium and other builds. So this card's name is Visa Starfalls. On the field or in your graveyard, you can target any number of your Visa monsters that are banished from your graveyard. And then your side of the field, shuffle those Visa monsters into the deck. And if you do, special summon this card from your hand. If you do that, it gains 400 attack for each monster you shuffled with a different original name. You can only use this effect of Visa Samsara once per turn. If this card you control will be used for a synchro, it could be treated as a tuner. Pretty good, and it's a level 4 and it has a lot of utility in the build. So I think it's like a 3 of the new Snake Eyes. If all the total of the Snake Eyes monsters you control are 2 or higher, activate 1 of these effects. Target 1 face monster your player controls in your graveyard, place it in the owner's spell and trap zone as a continuous, and target monster treat as a continuous spell on the field and special summon it to your field. So it works from the card Duelist Nexus, that secret rare. You activate, you send it, and this combos well with it. This is the other part of the engine we just talked about. Once returned at the end of the battle phase, return this card from the field to the hand. You can only use each of the following of this effect once per turn. During your main phase, you can special summon Ken Warrior Dragon from your hand or deck to your opponent's field in defense position. And then if this card is special summoned by the effect of a Ken Warrior Dragon, discard one card. So same thing, I believe. The opponent's field, they discard, and it's good energy. I haven't seen much yet, but pretty sure someone will figure out something crazy with that. Red arrows, target of two facing monsters in the extra monster zones, banish them. It's a good like out for like a big board. People that have that, you can kind of out it. Angelic's Ring, this is another card that people talking about. Equip only to monster control. Equip card, you can only control one Angelic's Ring per turn, and then negate the effect of your opponent's first spell or effect that resolves. And then once per turn, while this card is equipped to a monster, you can gain 500 life points and destroy this card. And if you do, your opponent cannot target monsters. This card is equipped to with card effects. So this is like a soft lock. And if you set up your board, then you can activate this and then kind of negate what they're doing. So that's that. We got this, and we got, funny enough, we got both. Looking for a set of each, so it's pretty good. Let's keep going. Next. So far, so good, honestly. I have pretty good set of packs. Usually don't pull this good pre-release, but the new one, Asset Mantis, Demelia support, Full Armor XYZ. See if we can read it. Synchro Rumble, target one tuner or level 7 or 8 dragon synchro monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position. Also, the rest of the turn, after this card resolves, you can now special summon for an extra deck except synchro monsters. If a level 7 or 8 dragon synchro monster or crimson dragon you control be destroyed with battle card effect, you can ban this card from your graveyard instead. So this is a card ran in the new Red Dragon Archfiend deck, and very useful, very good utility, and it's a good combo engine. You know, it helps with like extending your board and everything. Card scanner, this is like card trader, like a remake of it. Beautiful light. Alright. Not bad. Two more. If we get a QCR, see, we can get one of those. Stars Align. Wind Ritual. Oh, Starring Night. So this actually is a really good card. You can detach from this card, special summon one light monster from your hand. This card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there. You can target one level 4 light fairy monster you control, special summon this card, and if you do, attach that monster to this card as material. So I think this is the first printing of this in the TCG. I believe it was OCG for a while. I haven't seen this in another set, and also like combos, like it can be used in Talonite and like a light engine kind of deck. So pretty useful. Play the Destina, special one Destina monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position, but return it to your hand. It's pretty good as a starter. Another Sinful Spoil. The new TG card. Once returned to your opponent's main phase, you can quick effect immediately after this card resolves. Synchro summon using this card you control. You can only use each effect once per turn. This card is synchro summon. You can add one TG spell trap from your deck to your hand. So I'm assuming they run this probably 1 or 2. Sweet Roommate for Dragon Maid, except it doesn't really have Dragon Maid in effect. Card is sent from the hand, deck, or graveyard. Target one card in graveyard, shuffle it to the deck. Actually not bad. It's a to stop like mills. That's with that. Starry Night, really happy about that. And Mighty Striker, and the last but not least, let's see, we got the quarter century pack. Alright, we got the Supreme King, the new one, Lightworm, Master Tile, the new illusion card, Sensitive Graveyard, you can target one illusion monster in your graveyard, special summon defense, and then you're locked into illusion monsters after. Right, no quarter century, but we did get the Odd Eyes Arc Ray Dragon. It's a fusion, pendulum. It's face on card in the extra monster zone must be either fusion or special by attributing one level 12 Dark Supreme. If this card is special summon from the extra deck, you can place one pendulum monster from your deck into your pendulum zone. This card is monster and is destroyed, you can place this card in your pendulum zone. So pendulum support one way or another. Alright, and that is the end of that. So I would say pretty satisfying. Get that. Got the striker. A single rumble. We got the Visa Samsara. Definitely gonna be running this in the Vanadium. And the Testina. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. I will be having an unboxing of the set later in the week. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.